We're good?
And you're live.
Okay. Welcome everybody. Happy New Year. I hope everybody had a safe holiday, and we're back into the swing of things. Our agenda is fairly small today, and Kayla's not available today, so we don't have the minutes from the last meeting. Oh, there's Deb.
Well, and I keep going out and on here. Sorry.
Okay. It could just, yeah,
There
could
we
just
go.
be internet.
Yeah,
Okay.
it was down this morning, so.
Okay, yeah, I was on a park call through Collingwood, and somebody in Clearview lost all of their power, so it's kind of, there's been a lot more snow than we expected, I think, and the cold has kind of wreaked havoc on a few people. Everybody's had a chance to look at the agenda, the elections accessibility plan? We can discuss a little bit more at our next meeting, but it's been sent out to everybody in their email today. So you can have a look at it, and then it'll be presented next meeting. If anybody's had a chance to look at it and they want some clarification for the next meeting, we'll bring it up at 8:01. Can I have a mover for the approval of the agenda? Krista and Councillor Broderick. All those in favor? Or any negative votes? Okay, motion carried. Disclosure of disqualifying interest or the nature thereof, and the nature thereof? No? Okay, we're going to forgo the approval of the minutes from November 9th because I don't think that they weren't sent out to everybody, right? For review? I don't think they get,
I don't think so.
I don't think they got sent out.
No, they didn't.
No, okay. And okay, so we have no business arising from the minutes. Has there been any communications come in, Sarah, that you know of?
Not that I'm aware of, Deb.
Okay. And we have nothing to review, and I guess Terry, because he's not here, doesn't have an update on the park project in Greenmore, right? So the elections 2022 accessibility plan, has anybody had a chance to look at it, and is there anything that they want to bring forward?
I just opened it up
for Sasha to have. Sorry, Krista?
I just opened it up 10 minutes ago, so I haven't had a chance to look at it yet.
Okay. Did anybody else have any questions that they want to make sure they get brought forward to the next meeting? Does anybody have anything that they want to bring up?
Ted raised his hand, Madam Chair.
Yes, Tammy, go ahead.
Ted, I think Ted had a question.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Ted, your mute's on. Yeah. Oh, you just turned off again. Ted, your mute's still on. Okay. You're good now, Ted.
Can you hear me?
Okay.
Yes?
Yeah, we've got you now.
It's just a general question. I was trying to think specifically of what, how accessibility would factor into my ability to make my vote, or get access to information on how to vote. Has anyone had any voice of difficulties people with accessibility issues have in the voting process or in getting information on vote? Just generally speaking, what?
Yeah, I don't know. Does anybody have anything to offer? Tammy?
Not a specific question, Madam Chair and Ted. It's really was about making sure there were posts where people could vote in person that were accessible to people to attend. So we had it at the public library in Stainer in the past, where there's a wheelchair ramp and things like that. So from that standpoint, those are the things that I can think of immediately, as well as the ballots that people are provided in their homes, being large enough to read and things of that nature. But I don't recall, but that was 4 years ago. I don't recall anything being brought forward at that time. But certainly, our clerk was here at that time, I believe. And she probably would have included a lot of that information in their report.
Actually,
One-
the clerk is new in the last 4 years. Sasha is new.
She's doing the clerk role, but I think she was here
Yeah.
for record management then, right?
Oh,
One thing-
maybe. Yeah. Okay.
Maybe.
Yes, Ted, go ahead.
One thing that would occur to me would be the ability to vote at home. That would be an access liberation that would certainly help. Can I vote at home?
Well, and for most people, as long as they have access to the internet, they'll be able to vote at home.
Oh,
Okay,
that's
guess
general.
it's-
That's good.
I think it's been 2 elections that we've had internet voting.
I
But
would-
we've also had places where people can go so that they can get assistance if they need help voting. Okay, I think the paper ballots might be new this time, but I'm not sure. I just always voted on the internet, so I'm not sure if the paper ballots are new or not.
And Sarah might be able to help us a little bit as well. I think we had telephone voting, didn't we?
Yeah, you could use the telephone or the internet.
Yes, so this year, this election will be a little bit different. It is internet and vote by ballot, where 4 years ago we had internet and telephone, no paper ballots. So this year we've kind of gone back to some paper ballots. I think the idea was to make it a little more accessible and a little bit easier for those folks that like to have that tangible ballot, and that perhaps we could further reach than we have been able to in the past.
Okay. So,
And just to clarify, Clerk Helmke was not with the township in the 2018 election. However, she was included in the elections previous to that.
yeah, okay. Okay, is there anything else? Did that answer your questions, Ted?
Yeah, I think so. I was just trying to imagine how it would affect accessibility only and what the plan would even look like. But I guess we'll see. We'll see what
Yeah.
comes up. I can't think of an accessibility issue there.
Yeah,
Blind
and I
person
think-
getting the material on who's who might be a issue.
I
don't-
noticed in kind of going through what was there, as part of it was that people who are running for office, that they provide material that is in an accessible format for people. So
Sure.
that's, I think we're moving on to the next step, because in the past, I don't think that we've kind of addressed that. So that's maybe something in the future that is something in the future that may be easier for people to see material as it's available.
Right.
Hey, is there anything else about town or anything that anybody wants to bring up? Yes, Tammy?
Thank you. Last night at the council meeting, there was discussions about capital projects at the Mad River Park in the Creemore area. And so I just reached out to the recreation department today, and they will bring forward some information for us to review. I'm not sure the timing of it, but they are going to look for our input and provide us with the information.
Okay, good. Any other capital projects that we should be keeping eye on?
None that I'm aware of.
Okay.
But I will keep my eyes open for sure.
Okay, okay, good. Okay, well, unfortunately, without our last minutes, we kind of, it's difficult for us to follow up on anything from the last meeting. I think it was a fairly short meeting. But if anybody, if there's nothing else to bring up, we can call this meeting adjourned at 20 to 4. And hopefully we'll have a more fulsome discussion next week or next month. But if everybody has a look at this accessibility plan, and then we'll have lots of questions for the clerk whenever she attends next month. Okay. Could I have a resolution to adjourn the meeting at, I guess it's 3:40? Krista and Ted? Okay. And we'll see everybody, I guess it's the 8th of February, I think is the next meeting. Okay. Okay, have a good day. See everybody later.
Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year, everyone.